I've used about 250 grams of chicken mince. You can use beef or mutton too. Now this is one medium-sized onion chopped. This is about a tablespoon of garlic. This is some meat masala, some ginger grated, and some Kashmiri red chili powder and some salt to taste. Now all ingredients will be listed in the description box below. So I've added about a tablespoon of oil to my pan, and to that I'm going to add the onion, and I'm going to fry the onion well till it becomes translucent. Next it will go in the garlic paste. I've taken about 5 large cloves of garlic and put them in my blender and made a paste of it. So fry the garlic till all the rawness goes away. Next goes in an inch of ginger which I've peeled and then grated very fine. Don't throw away the peel. You can put it into your tea when you're making your tea. It really adds a nice flavor. Just some tips along the way. So fry the ginger, garlic and the onion really well. Now just put in your keema or your mince and let the keema nicely fry along with the onions and the ginger garlic. Now I'm going to add my meat masala. You can use any brand, and the Kashmiri red chili powder and the salt. And that's all, friends, that I do for my keema. It's really simple and yet it tastes really, really great. Now mix everything together and add about 1/4 cup of water because we want to cook the mince or the keema. And then you just cover and cook it for about 10 minutes on a low to medium flame. You can taste it at this point and see if you require some more salt or you require some more chili powder. Now I also have a recipe for keema parathas. You can go and check it out on my channel or I'll leave a link below. So now the keema is ready. Now for the pan rolls, I've just sauteed the keema a little bit till it becomes a little bit dry. So there's not much of the gravy or the liquid there. Now we're going to go to make the crepes or the pancakes which are required for this recipe. Now here I've taken about a cup of maida or all-purpose flour. To that I'm going to add a little bit of salt to taste. Next goes in about half a teaspoon of baking powder. This really makes the crepes very light. We're going to mix all the dry ingredients well with a whisk. Next goes in 1 egg. And then we're going to pour about half a cup of milk and just whisk everything and add milk as you require, maybe a little more, just to make a very thin and runny batter like you would with a pancake batter. Now I've just heated my pancake pan, just brushed it with a little bit of oil, or you could use butter too, and just take about 2 ladles full and just swirl the pan around so you get this thin pancake. And then you'll see these bubbles appearing on it, and the edges also start to brown a little bit. Just flip it for about a half, for a second or so it gets fried a little bit on the other side, and then just put them on a plate so they cool a bit, and just make the remaining crepes as much as you need or as much as you want to make. So I just wanted to make just a few, so I just made about 5. We don't want to brown the pancakes or the crepes too much, so the minute the edges turn golden brown, just flip them over. And when you're putting them down on the plate, just put them the darker side down. Now these are my crepes. This is the keema ready, 1 egg which I've just beaten up roughly, and some breadcrumbs. And now we're going to start making the pan rolls. So just put the keema or the mince which we have prepared on one end like this, and then just fold it up very tightly like this and keep them aside. So if you want to make more, then you can just double up the quantity of the batter. And now these are ready. I'm just going to dip them into my beaten egg and then into the breadcrumbs. And then keep them aside. So like I said, you can refrigerate them and use them whenever you require. And then I'm just going to heat some oil in a pan and I'm going to just shallow fry them till they're nice and golden brown. And these go perfectly well with some tomato ketchup. They're just delicious.